Welcome to another Expo Stories. I'm talking to Joe Gallagher today, who is Sales Director for Advanced UK. Hi, Joe.
Good morning.
Now, Advanced UK are a Xerox Platinum partner, and Joe's been showing me around the Xerox Innovation Centre here in Uxbridge, which I never even knew existed. There's all kinds of innovative products on show here, from machines that might be used by a single person right up to a 5-colour machine that takes up a whole room. This is a great place, Joe. How's it used with potential clients?
Yeah, so the idea, it's an innovation centre, but we very much try and make it an experience, and we encourage companies to bring stakeholders from various areas of the business together. And effectively what we do is we lay on a show for them and an environment where they can, as a work team, look at ideas, look at the technology and see how that could integrate and go back to the office to help them enhance things like employee productivity.
And it's a fantastic venue to do that in. On our brief tour, you've shown that it's definitely not just printers and copiers. There's a massive range of solutions.
Yes, so we're very fortunate with our lead brand of Xerox that we have that depth and breadth of solutions. Advanced grew up very much from 1991, really servicing the very small business. But effectively, as the channel has developed and as our organisation has developed, we've now got a huge cross-section of clients, about 1,100 customers across multiple different sectors, all different sizes.
And in terms of staff numbers, what are we talking for Advanced?
We've got about 35 people in the business, and we've got different sales teams. So we've got a team that are based selling, dare I say, stationery and supplies. Then we've got a specialist team for the small and medium-sized business. We have a corporate team. And we have a very specialised team focusing on the commercial print sector and high graphics printing area.
But no technicians of your own?
So with 1,100 clients, it'd be fair to say that over half of those reside in Uxbridge and the West London area. But because of our relationship with Xerox, we don't have any challenges with scale because we utilise the Xerox technicians, which makes us very different to a lot of our competition who are limited with how many service engineers they've got to how far they can look after their clients, which is why we have a huge contrast in clients. So we have literally one single managed business. In the same token, we've got clients like Dreams, Thrifty, who've got multiple locations throughout the whole of the UK.
Now, for the Expo, as well as being an exhibitor, you're also one of the sponsors, which is great. Thank you so much for that. What do you hope to get out of the Expo?
Well, I think for us, we exhibited for the first time last year. It's very much to give us a presence locally. I think that awareness, brand recognition, you just have to keep investing in that. The business was formed in 1991. Probably, if we rung all the businesses locally, some may have still not heard of us, and we're literally on the doorstep. So for us, it's very much important to promote our brand locally, give people the feel that we're based in the community, and that we can look after them regardless of the size of business. One of the other things I've learned is that if we look at some of the challenges that organisations are having now with communicating with prospective clients, we've got huge issues around things like GDPR, data issues. So it's not as easy these days to make contact with individuals or contacts within businesses. And I do believe that the power of referrals and networking has come back to a prominent level. So we're seeing it on another spectrum with digital printing. I believe that's been reborn, but I do believe now we all need to invest more time in networking, referrals, and building those relationships locally.
And I'm sure I can go to your website and just buy some toner, but for the big contracts, you'll always want to be meeting face to face.
That's right. I mean, as a sales team, we've got an e-commerce site, which is typically for the low-end, low-value products. Most of our sales involve an engagement which is face-to-face. And that's a consultative approach because sometimes what we do is we seek digital alternatives to printing. So you only know what you know, and sometimes people engage with us and say, Joe, we've got this current technology, we'd like a Xerox face-off. But when we look at it and what it's doing, they don't necessarily need that level of technology. So whilst we have a premium brand, sometimes we can still be more affordable because we're actually making the right decision and presenting the right product for the customer.
Now, one of the interesting things you were showing me earlier was the Xerox machines doing low print runs, but very high quality for things like specialised mailings. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, the key with mail now is to make it personalised. So if you're looking at some of the technology you've seen, historically what people would have done is printed thousands and thousands and thousands and had the response rate of less than 0.5%. That is not sustainable, and not sustainable from a cost point of view, but clearly wastage, storage of those documents. We're now seeing a shift towards printing hundreds but making it personal. So when you open something up, we can get response rates nearer 5%. So to central marketing people, that's a huge improvement of tenfold just by that level of personalisation.
Joe, it's been absolutely fascinating seeing the Xerox Innovation Centre today. Thanks for showing me around. Even the tea was innovative.
Thank you. Look forward to the Expo.
Yeah, I'll see you there. So once again, the Expo is the 30th of May at Brunel University. It's completely free of charge. All the information is on the website hillingdonexpo.com.